Hi everybody and welcome back to Marty's stream. Oh, sorry, we're loading up here. There we go. Hi everybody, welcome back to Marty's stream. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for all of those who've taken the time to watch my videos and subscribe and give me a like, thumbs up. That's letting me and YouTube and everybody else know you're enjoying the content, and it encourages me to make more. So tonight, folks, we're doing a nice and easy Q&A session. It is going to be to answer your smart home questions, and if you have any, to answer any other questions you may have, such as my experiences, my current experience of what I do in my spare time. One thing of which is university online. So be happy to answer any questions about that as well. So if you do have any questions tonight, folks, please tip me a comment in the chat box and I'll pick it up straight away. I may pause or I may go back to it later on. But we'll take it from there. We're going to be on tonight, folks, for about half an hour. That will take us to about 7:05, and then we're going to be going and, well, I'm going to be going and watching the new Marvel Black Widow film. So let's get straight into it. I had a couple of questions from the last time I was on, folks. We'll come to them later on, and we'll take it from there. So I'm just going to give it a few moments here, see if anybody joins. I know a lot of people did actually join the feed the last time, and they didn't. They seemed to enjoy the content. If you are watching this back later on, folks, I do apologise about the long silences, as we are here primarily today to do a live Q&A session for anybody who does have a smart home. If you have just joined us, be sure to say hello in the chat box, and as I say, we're here to answer any questions anybody has this evening. For anybody that does miss the start of this, you can of course rewind it back again and watch it from the start. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button, folks. So let's get straight into it. One of the questions I get asked recently was, Marty, in the morning time, I would like a routine to... Oh, no, that's okay. I just got a bit of a warning there, but it's only a video resolution. In the morning time, when I get up, I would like my routine to start straight away. Well, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can have a motion sensor by your bedside, so when you get up in the morning, it'll start your routine. So it could be you're making your coffee, telling you the news, telling you the weather, telling you your traffic on the way to work. That's one way you can do it. The other way you can do it is you can get up in the morning and tell to start your day, and then depending on what you have done on the I'm going to call the Echo app, that'll then run your routine for the day. Okay. I am going to be showcasing a later video all about the app, or the Echo app as I'm going to call it, and show everybody how to make routines and sort of cool things you can do with that, and the routines that I have. I think currently in my home I have about 50 odd routines. Don't use them all, but the ones I do use are really handy, and then you can also disable those routines and turn them on as and when it suits you, depending maybe on the like the season. For example, maybe obviously in the brighter nights around the moment in summer, you don't want your lights coming on as much, whereas in the winter time you'd want them coming on more often, maybe a little bit brighter as well. So that said, you can, just to reflect, you can use a Philips Hue motion sensor. You can say to your smart home device, whatever you want, start my day, start my routine, whatever you want to call it. The other thing you can do, and I seen this recently, was you can get a motion blanket that sits underneath your mattress, and when it detects you getting up in the morning, so it sort of works off a weight-based system. When it detects you getting up in the morning, it will automatically start your routine. Now, some people may say, well, what happens if I get up and I get back into bed, may go to the bathroom or something? Well, you can set this up so that it'll only activate during certain times. So, for example, I have a Philips Hue motion sensor in my kitchen, which I have set up so when somebody goes past in the morning time, it will say good morning. It'll tell us the weather, the traffic, and then eventually the news. I've arranged so that will only tell us that between the hours of 8 AM and 10 AM. I showcased this all in an earlier video, folks. So if anybody's interested, do certainly go back and have a look at that. There are other ways of starting your routines in the morning, but they would be the main popular ones right now. You could, in effect, set it up on a timer system so that 8 a.m. every morning is going to wake up like an alarm system and it's going to start your routine. Problem with that is when it comes to your days off, you're going to be going on the app and filtering about with it and messing about, and it's just going to be annoying. The best way I can recommend to do it is get the Philips Hue motion sensor. As you folks, you just joined us today, please hit me a comment in the chat box. Make sure you say hello, and we'll take it from there. So like I say, folks, we're going to be here for about half an hour this evening, and we'll see how we get on. So we're currently on the Amazon website here in the stream, and I like to do this on all of my videos whereby we go on and see what today's prices are. So just to be on the safe side, because we know Amazon updates their website all the time, let's go and do a refresh. Okay, so we can see that since our last video last week, the Echo Dot hasn't come down in price, still $39.99. I'll say it again, obviously don't bash for full price, wait for it to come down. A few people did ask me, you've asked me again, what's the difference between the third generation and the fourth generation. Fourth generation is made of more eco-friendly material, it's got more microphones, so it can pick you up a little bit better than the third gen, but the third gen still does a really good job of picking you up compared to the likes of the Echo Show. Only other difference I can really note right now is that the dearer version, not sure if that is it or not, comes with a Zigbee hub installed inside it, which is really good for, let's just see, yeah, I'm not sure if that one has, I'll need to check if that one has the Zigbee hub in it or not, or if it's a different one. That's the thing. I've seen this was released in the UK during the week. It is an Echo Dot version for young ones, which comes with parental controls. So there's some of the stuff that you can get there now. It's a bit overly priced still, and I think it's quite cheeky of Amazon to bring it out after Prime Day. I would say if this hadn't been brought out during Prime, we would have been looking at about £40 for it, but we're up to nearly just under £60. So a bit cheeky, but I suppose there's a new product just came to the UK, and they want to see if they can do well with it. I mean, I have to say, it must be hard on Amazon because they only made how much was it? I think I have on record that they only made $15 billion over Prime. That was over 2 days. So times are definitely tough there. So let's go back on here. I was talking there about the Philips Hue sensor a moment ago. Let's see what that's down to. Hue sensor. So we're currently sitting on just over £28. Still not a bad price. As I said in the last video, folks, watch out for Philips Hue stuff. The prices will be coming down very soon, and the reason for that is, Philips Hue is going to be launching a new set of bulbs that are going to have brighter lumens in them. So basically, the bulbs can go brighter than they already are. Yeah, like they're still quite expensive there, as you can see. And if you look back at one of my earlier videos when I done Philips Hue, there's no great big change there in the price of the bulbs here. I would say at the minute, hold out. buy these at full whack price, or at least I wouldn't. I would hold out, because the new bulbs are set to be out by the end of this year. You know, if people have sort of mentioned in forums and different things, I would imagine these will come down a bit in price. These will come down in price. If they don't, you can always, of course, go for the cheap alternatives. But see my video, one of my earlier videos about why that's not a good idea either. So, folks, unfortunately, we don't have many viewers tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wrap this up a bit earlier tonight. If anybody does have any questions, please do pop them in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer them. If you are liking the content and you're watching this back at a later date, please don't forget to subscribe. That'll let me know you enjoyed the content. I have been planning, folks, to upload one of my Ring product videos this weekend. Unfortunately, I am still editing those, so we're going to have to wait until next week, or maybe the week after. But next week there will be another video released, don't worry, and it will not be a Q&A session. For anybody who's watching this if anybody's watching this live, or anybody watching it back at a later date, I'm interested if anybody's watched the new Marvel Black Widow film. At the minute you can buy it on Disney Plus for £20, which I did last night, but haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I think someone said, I read earlier on, that someone said they were able to buy it on the Virgin store for £14, which I was surprised at, considering Disney owns Marvel, but, well, hey ho. Be curious if anybody knew the answer to that. Drop me a message in the comments. I do check the comment section regularly, and I'll be happy to have a discussion with somebody about that. Let's go back here on the Amazon website. This will be that's a package. This will be one of my new adventures. These things here, they're the ambience lights. So they are a product that you can set up behind your TV. These would be the kind of things you would see in bars an awful lot, where they have like a backlight in the back wall for a concert, or just a general scene, you know. But they're also quite cool around your home, or somebody's put up on a back of their TV. And of course, yeah, there you go. You can see on the app there as well. Yeah, you can see on the app there as well, whereby someone sort of just showing different colours and things. So, as I mentioned there a few moments ago about, and they're £18.23 cheaper. Yeah, definitely hold out a little bit longer before I go buy them. Definitely. Yeah, folks, it doesn't look like we're going to get many comments tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the stream a little bit shorter tonight. Thanks for joining in, for those who have. If you're watching this back at a later date, please hit me a like and hit me a subscribe, and we'll take it from there. Thanks everybody, and good night. Oh, and for anybody watching, please enjoy the